There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I could lay down beside you, I would, when nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I.
Okay, everybody, so for my birthday today, my husband brought me to the Belle Meade Plantation here in Nashville, Tennessee, and we will do a tour of the mansion, and we will also do a wine food pairing tasting afterwards here. So come with me so we can take a look, and let's have fun today. Hey there. All right, so for those of you interested, the Belle Meade Mansion Plantation has different tours, and the mansion tours, they range from $20 to $30. They're about 45 minutes. They also have a Journey to Jubilee tour. They have grounds only admission, which is $15 to $24. And then they also have Battle at Belle Meade. That's a different tour. They also have a wine and bourbon experience. That's the one we did. We did one that was wine, bourbon, and food pairing. You'll see that one here in just a little bit on the video. But we just had such a beautiful time. They also do a lot of private events, family and community programs. So I think it's a really cool site to see, a historic site here in Nashville that you can definitely check out if you're visiting from out of town, or if you're local. I think it's always great to support these nonprofit organizations. So just a little bit about the, I guess, the history. So in 1807, John Harding purchased a well-watered 250-acre tract of land east of the Richland Creek, 7 miles from Nashville. He likely saw it many times as he was passing back and forth from his father's home in the Natchez Road. The property had been a part of a 640-acre preemption grant made by the state of North Carolina. And then John Harding bought 3 enslaved individuals to the property, which back then was part of Ben, who was purchased from Richmond, Virginia, Dicey, and then Patrick. In 1816, John Harding placed an ad to breed his stallion Boaster in the Nashville Banner, essentially beginning the thoroughbred stud business on the site. In 1819, John Harding purchased building materials to construct a simple 2-story brick federal-style home, which was not the mansion you see here today. In 1823, the Belle Meade Racing Skills, a uniform that a jockey wears and a horse, were registered, and the Harding family silks were active until the 1980s, and they were the longest running silks in the country. So those silks were the ones that they belonged to the jockey. Fast forward, John Harding and his son, William Giles, began construction of the home in keeping with Great Revival style. 19th century was bold silhouette with a great in proportions, and it, simplified in detail. But it was a beautiful estate, as you can see here. And it's really worth coming out to take a look at and do the tour for yourself. The grounds are beautiful. The columns, as you can see here, were stunning. So I'll tell you a little bit more about the property here in just a minute. But here's my husband in the picture. He was
We'll see you soon. If I can lay down beside you, I would, I would, I would, I would. We talk on the phone every night. Love to hear your voice. not sleeping well. And I know that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way too long now. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. Even if you're gone, I won't forget you. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. And even if you're gone, I will remember. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. If I could lay down beside you, I would.
All right, I'll continue to narrate a little bit. So by the mid-19th century, in 1860, the Harding family had become one of the wealthiest landowners in the areas. Census records show that William Giles Harding owned 136 enslaved individuals, unfortunately, placing him in the top 4.5% of slaveholding families in Davidson County. Then in 1861, Tennessee became the last state to secede from the Union. Nashville was a Confederate stronghold until the Union fell in 1862. Here you can see where they hold weddings.
I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing, there's not much to do. When all I can is thinking about you, not doing well. Don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I could lay down beside you, I would.
As you can see, it is just absolutely beautiful. Like, it must be just a dream to get married here, but it also probably is a good pretty penny. It's probably an arm and a leg to get married here. But the cool thing is that you can definitely have your reception here as well. And here's my husband doing the elf jump in New York in the street.
We talk on the phone every night. Love to hear your voice. Not sleeping well. And I know that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way.
And here you can see we are close to where they have a coffee shop and ice cream. It's called Coop and Scoop. I thought it was the cutest little place, and they also have a couple of cornhole sets, lots of areas for you to sit. This is like a little, I guess, putt-putt area that they have out here too. And then they also have a little place next door where you can get a charcuterie, some food, and it's super cute if you want to come and check out and you know, kind of sit for a little bit.
Even if you're gone, I will remember. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. If I could lay down beside you, I would.
And now we're entering the Carriage house, where they have a couple carriages, and it was just a really pretty sight here. They have a lot of information on the walls, pictures of the horses, of Bonnie Scotland. I'll probably mention a little bit more about the horses later.
When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you're safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would.
these were the stables. So they had a lot of different carriages and even sleighs here. So I thought that that was really pretty cool. But a little bit more, I guess, on what happened. So when the Confederates were defeated at Nashville, William and other prominent Southerners in the city were sent to military prison, essentially. While he was away, his wife Elizabeth ran the farm in his absence. In 1865, brought many challenges to the United States and Belle Meade. In January 13th, the 13th Amendment passed, and by April, the Civil War was effectively ended when General Lee surrendered on April 10th, 1865. John Hardy died at the age of 87, and the ratification of the 13th Amendment in December ended the era of slavery in the country. Yay! And so as you can see here, we are on our way to the winery tasting. So that is coming up next here in just a second.
Thank you.
All right. And here we are. So I'm going to have you walk all the way through for me. Down here on this side, if you walk all the way through for me, you'll see Miss Becky. Wait for us. Welcome.
Hi, Miss Becky.
And here we're gonna start the wine tasting, bourbon tasting and pairing. They had some ahi tuna, they have a little sandwich, they had a truffle, a chocolate truffle, a couple other things on the plate. So lots of fun. Definitely check it out. I loved it.
That I will see you soon. If I can lay down beside you, I would.
This overall is light in body. It's not too heavy in tannin. It has a little herbaceous quality that is really going to be brought out by what we are pairing it with. You know,
Roast white for y'all. This is a locally grown white called Vidal Blanc is the varietal in there. You might see it in a lot of like ice wines, white blends from up north, but we grow it to kind of the full maturity down here, which means it's a little bit sweeter. Might be similar to a Pinot Grigio for you in terms of profile though. Nice lemon and lime note today. It's at the bottom of that list. Usually is our most expensive, but it is 25% off for the rest of the year here. So that will be around $45 for that bottle now.
Gotcha.
And about 15% alcohol in here. Bye.
Yeah,
But if that white was too easy for you.
that white was perfect.
This is a great kind of like sipping wine for your heavier dinners though. I like a good like Italian dinner with this, something with a lot of cheese.
Oh, absolutely.
I would.
So beautiful in here.
I would.
So we ended up getting a couple wines. We got the red muscadine, and then we also got another white, which was the Carriage House White, and then a few different chocolates from their chocolatiers. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.